Hey, what's up YouTube? Haven't been posting any videos on my RX8. Well, here we are. This is where we are so far. I haven't even removed that engine yet, but I have all the other parts ready. It's waiting for the other powder coating parts. So we're gonna go ahead and keep removing the engine. Last video we removed the harness, air cleaner, secondary air pump, fuel lines. So now we're gonna get rid of the motor mounts, lift the car, took off this wheel. This is your motor mount in here. It's gonna be a 14mm bolt on one side and the other side. We're gonna remove it, and once it's lifted, we're gonna have to remove the whole bracket. So that's for now. We're gonna remove the 14mm here and the other one on the other side, and then we're gonna, whenever we're ready to remove the engine, we're gonna also remove the bracket, so it can be easier and we can get the whole engine in one piece. Let me go ahead and do that. Remove those bolts for the motor mounts from the passenger on the driver's side, and then after that we're gonna go under and start removing the engine and transmission bolts. Okay, to remove this one, this is what I need. This is a ratchet, 14mm swivel. You go between here and you start loosening it. It's already loose, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it by hand, and I'll be right back. Let me remove the bolt. Alright, so this one is off. So now let's go ahead and get the other side done. So this one is the one on the side of the passenger, on the driver's side. There we go, right there. So it's gonna be the same size, 14mm. So let me go ahead and remove that one. Alright, so here's off. There we go, 14mm. So now I'm gonna go under and then start unbolting the transmission and engine, and then whatever bracket is under. This is the to-go sockets that I play with every time I'm working on an engine. This is the swivel ones. I always use millimetric, which is 10mm to 19, but this is my to-go kit that I need. This one, anyone will need one of these, or at least the medium ones, which is something like this. Don't get the 12 point because sometimes it strips your bolts, so get this one like 6 hex or 6.6 sides. The little square ones like this one. But yeah, if you guys can get a hold of one of these, get one of these, a good set, millimetric, all the way from 10 to 19. Alright, now that we're under here, we're gonna go ahead and remove this bracket. It's gonna be 6 bolts, 3 on the right, 3 on the left. Let's find out. Seems like 15mm and 17. So let's move over these bolts. Let's see. Let's try the 17 first. 17, no. Yes, 17 for the little ones. This and this. And that one should be 18. No, I lied. It's gonna be a 19. That's why I told you guys need a millimetric. So this one, you see, has 19mm. So one bolt is 19, the other two are 17s. Same on the other side. So let me go ahead and remove those and remove the bracket. Alright, bracket is off. So we have more space, we can see more. So let's go ahead and move it on the side. So now let's go ahead. We're gonna remove this bracket for the exhaust. Well, it seems like 15mm. Let's figure it out. Yes, no, it's a 14. So 14mm. We're gonna remove the bracket for the exhaust, and then we're gonna start removing the one for the transmission and the engine. Okay, now we're gonna remove the ones from the exhaust. It's gonna have 3 of them, and those are, on my case, are 14mm. So let me go ahead and get the right socket. Well, actually mine are mixed. It's a 13, 14, and I believe 15. That's why you guys need a full set of metric sockets. Let me go ahead and do it. Okay, I have to leave the exhaust in hold for now. So now I'm gonna move to the transmission and engine bolts. As far we can see, I already removed the starter. I have a video on it. You guys go watch it. on my stick shift, this line right here is for a power slave cylinder on the slave cylinder on the clutch. So it's kind of bend it, move it on the side so you can have access into this 14mm socket bolt. You're gonna need another one in here. Of course, gonna be another one on top. So let me go ahead and start removing those. Just a 14mm. Let me crack those open and loose. Okay, so the ones for the engine and transmission, 14mm bolts. You need a socket 14mm. So the one here, starter. Of course, you're gonna remove the starter. You're gonna remove this one here. You're gonna remove the top. I already removed. And then right on top, if you have the even automatic, but mine is stick shift, you're gonna have 2 bolts right on top. For those 2 bolts, you're gonna need this long extension. You see how long this one is? This extension. Gonna need this, not that long, but long enough, half of the transmission, so you can fit it in there. And you're gonna need a breaker bar. So let me go ahead and remove this one, and then the top ones, and then that'll be it. After I remove the exhaust from here, remove the brackets for the engine mount so it can be easier, and the engine is going out. All right, one more step. So I can get to those top bolts. My extension won't fit, so we're gonna have to remove the mid pipe. I removed this too. Someone had to work on it because they put some bolt, some nuts that it won't go in here, so they snap. That was the only way out, but no worries. This is one of them. So anyways, remove the mid pipe. So we're gonna have to remove this bracket now. Like that, we're gonna remove this bracket now, and then we're gonna remove those bolts on the back, which is gonna be either 17 or 18mm. So those 2 on the back, these are removed, and once it's done, the mid pipe is gonna come down, and it's gonna give more space to use the long extension for the top transmission and engine bolts. But stay tuned, because that's it for today, and stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Oh, happy birthday to me.